Hola Aries, welcome to your mid-month tune-up for June 2019. Keep in mind this is a general reading as opposed to my love readings, so it can be about love, but it can also be about friendships, career, finances, family, however it resonates. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Aries? Middle of June 2019, what messages do you have for Aries to help them reach your higher ground, become closer to the universe and closer to the divine? What do you see? What do they need to know? Any messages you have would be appreciated. Aries, middle of June 2019. Okay, I'll move these out of the way. My OCD is getting to me. Can you please show me general energies for Aries, middle of June 2019? What are the energies for Aries, middle of June 2019? You have the Sun card in the upright. Good. Keep in mind my 2019 Sun Moon readings are up on my playlist. Go look up your Sun Moon sign and check those out. My 2018s are up there also, and so are my compatibility readings. Okay, in the challenge position, we have the Two of Coins in reverse. And then, I'm also on Insta, Facebook, where I upload my weeklies. I'm on Instant Go if you need a quick answer to a quick question. It's $4.98 on that app. Advice position, the Queen of Coins in the reversed. Okay, wonder if some of you are working a lot. And then, of course, if this reading resonates, consider personal reading, rates info, email or below, send me an email, and we can set that up. I'm getting a vibe that you guys are working more than you should be working in the middle of June. It's weird because the Sun card kind of threw me off a little bit. So I was happy. I mean, things are good, things are pleasant, but you know, it's weird because I got from the Sun card, you guys need a vacation because of what came out after it. The Sun card is about, you know, being happy and joyous and having really good health and energy and optimism. And that can be for a majority of you, but I feel like what I'm feeling is from this card is that you need to inject more of that into your life. I know that seems weird, like the Sun card would be in reverse if that was needed, but you know, just take the time to smell the roses, take that vacation that you've been putting off, pay attention to your health. And one of the reasons is I'm looking at this card and this guy has an arrow and he's being bombarded by like fire. It's almost like he's fighting off the fire. So I feel like you guys are just taking on too much and you need to focus on happiness. You know, everyone needs a break. Everyone deserves to do things that are good for them, that feeds their soul, to get away, to forget about everything, to shine. So, you know, that's what I'm feeling. And the reason why is because in the challenge position, we have the Two of Coins in reverse, which is about just working your butt off. And literally just, I always say with the Two of Pentacles, that card for me is like the duck in the pond. On the surface, he looks very calm, and underneath, his feet are just, you know, paddling furiously to stay afloat. So, you know, I feel like you guys are overworking, you're overwhelmed, you can't keep up with finances, you know, you're working very hard because you have to, or you're working very hard because your boss, your manager is just like a tyrant. So, I mean, I'm just kind of, you know, seeing that. The Queen of Coins in reverse is in the advice position, and the Queen of Coins, when it comes to when it comes to money, she puts money before everything. She puts work before everything. She's a workaholic. Money is all she thinks about. She's greedy. She's financially dependent. So, I mean, since it's in an advice position, I'm feeling like you need to pay attention to the people that count in your life. You know, who are you putting on the back burner? Who are you neglecting while you're, you know, building this mountain of money? Whether you want to or you have to, okay? The Devil card in reverse is here, which is a card of Capricorn for you moving forward from this reading or out of June into July. And I think you're gonna break the chains. You're gonna have a revelation, and you're gonna realize, you know what, I am working too hard. This isn't what life is about. Because the Devil card is about exiting, you know, leaving something that isn't good for you. Either it's negative habits, it's something that's a toxic relationship, it's something that binds you, and you guys are really bound to the almighty dollar right now. But I see you getting out of it. So you have a realization and you say, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. I have to, you know, you get perspective, I feel like, with that Devil card. And maybe it's because of this reading. So why is the Sun card here in the upright? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Sun card in the upright. For Aries, who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Sun card, please. And just a reminder, I have to do Taurus after this. Okay. So we have the High Priestess in the upright. We have the King of Swords in the upright. We have the Magician card in the reverse. Yeah, I mean, the Magician card in the reverse tells me that you aren't using skills and resources as you should. I mean, so it's kind of like you're working really hard, but you're not working really smart. And okay, so between the King of Swords and the High Priestess, I'm getting, you know in your gut what is the right thing to do and what you need to do. You need to listen to that. I think you know that maybe you're not happy in your situation, or like I said, it's affecting other people or what have you, and you really have to have a talk with yourself about this, because I feel like you need to listen to that inner voice. And the King of Swords is here to tell you, well, for one thing, the King of Swords, they could be a boss, but I'm getting that, I don't know, the King of Swords is a really kind of fair person. I mean, they could be somebody, you're under their leadership, but the King of Swords isn't a demanding sort when he's in the upright. So you could be seeking advice from somebody, financial advisor possibly, because you're in financial straits right now. So the King of Swords could be a financial advisor, somebody you go to, a credit counselor, what have you, and be like, I can't keep on doing this. What can I do so that I can get by, but I can still enjoy life? And this person will be, look at everything, assess everything, be really objective when they, tell you what you need to do. They're really intellectual. So you may be going to talk to somebody about this to kind of get out of your situation. The other thing I got from the King of Swords is that he usually takes an initiative. He steps back, he looks at things clearly, and then he decides, what he's going to do and moves forward. So this could be you guys having a revelation and realizing the way that you're working and the way you're doing things right now is not working for you, okay, with that Magician card. And you're wasting a lot of energy and a lot of resources and things like that and efforts, I feel like. Okay, why is this Two of Coins here in reverse for Aries? Who is this person? Where's this energy? Additional messages for the Two of Swords in reverse. I mean, not Two of Swords, Two of Coins in reverse. I don't know why I said the Two of Swords. Probably because I was talking about the King of Swords. Why is the Two of Coins here in reverse for Aries? Middle of June. Who is this person? What is this energy? This popped out. Oh, two popped out. I'm just going to sidebar those because all right, so we have the Temperance card in reverse. We have the Six of Pentacles. This has to be financial because the Temperance card in reverse is a card of Sagittarius, and this is like giving me a little sidebar about how things are all out of alignment right now. You're overdoing things. The Temperance card is about overdoing things, not knowing where to make positive changes, allowing negativity to kind of overrule things, and not having the ability to balance that. And I feel like with this Six of Pentacles, this guy's the benefactor and he's kind of like giving charity to these people. So I don't feel like you're making enough to make ends meet. It's pittance. Is that the term, pittance? Okay, let's get back to this Two of Coins. Maybe that was intended for the Two of Coins, but I wanted to just sidebar those poppers. Why is the Two of Coins in reverse for Aries? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Two of Coins in reverse for Aries, please. Person, personality. Yeah, I mean, no matter how hard you work, things don't seem to happen. Goals are being blocked. The money seems to disappear before you even have a chance to do anything with it, with that Page of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe the challenge is that you made an unwise decision. You got into something thinking that it would help, thinking that it would work out, and that's not the case. And then you realize that there's consequences for it. You also might be working or in an environment right now. Well, this can go one of two ways. Either you're working... The challenge is you're working in an environment right now that just isn't very nice. There's a lot of tension. You're not really comfortable working in it. And the other aspect of this is the Four of Wands is reversed. So whatever you're doing and however hard you're working, it's causing tension at home. It's it's ruining or causing distress to a harmonious home. So it's affecting your home life. Okay, and that's the challenge here. Why is this Queen of Coins here? Who is this person? What is this energy? I mean, if this is the case, a financial advisor might be a pretty good person to talk to, credit counselor, what have you. Why is this Queen of Coins here? Who is this person? What is this energy? Why is the Queen of Coins here in reverse? In the advice position. Just burped, excuse me. Yeah, the Emperor card. So it's time for you to, it's just things are out of control right now. It's time for you to bring order out of chaos. Emperor is your card, the card of Aries. You need to restore. So they're telling you, create the boundaries, restore order to your chaos, however you have to do that. It's time for you to step up, be your own boss, figure out what you're going to do. The Emperor is a great provider for the family. So they're saying figure that out. Realize with the Knight of Wands in reverse, you're getting nowhere. If you don't do this, you're going to just get more angry and frustrated because of where you are, the situation that you're in right now. It definitely has to change because it's not, because Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, so it's not bringing about, you might be staying in this because it's the safest option, but it's really not bringing anything positive. It's not working for you. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse is when things just change for the worse, and it's out of your control, and there's nothing you can do about it. I just feel like you're in something like this. Maybe it's time to look for another job, another livelihood for some of you. I just want to look in that Queen of Coins real quick. I thought there was a message that went along with that. Never mind. If I can't find it, I won't hold it up. But there's actually, finances are suffering. So, what could have happened with the advice? You kind of counted on something coming in, a promotion, something of that sort, and it doesn't come in. Or wherever you're working, somebody's not handling things. They're misappropriating funds, mismanaging funds, and you're the one that's dealing with the impact of this. Okay, but they do want you to let you know this is temporary. It will pass. You're not going to be in this forever. Best thing about energies is that they're always changing, and sometimes that's the worst thing too. And again, people at home are being neglected. So, just pay attention to that. Because I see, if you don't kind of restore order to this, which is what they're telling you to do, like I said, you're gonna feel frustrated and helpless that things aren't changing. They aren't going to change on their own. That's what the Emperor card here is to tell you. You got to take the reins and take charge and turn this around. Why is the Devil card here in reverse? Who is this person? Is this needed for Aries as they move on for this reading and into July? Additional messages, please, for the Devil card in reverse for Aries, middle of June. Sorry, I said July. Knight of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Wands. I think it comes to a head. There's a catalyst. Something happens that causes you to move on. This Knight of Swords, either you stay in this situation, it continues to be scattered. Nobody knows what they're doing. Everything's disorganized. Maybe you're working with somebody that's really good at talking and not doing, because that's what the Knight of Swords is. They talk a really, good talk, but then, or they'll cause something to happen, and then they'll be like, oh, it wasn't my fault, it wasn't me, like that type of person. So between that and the Ace of Cups, which is just, depressed and disappointed at this situation, at this person, wherever you're working, this is going to be the catalyst for you to have a new start. Okay, something's gonna come to a head, and you're gonna be like, I've had it. Things clearly are not changing. But this is a good thing that this is happening, because it's gonna lead you to the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is about acting now to find something that you're excited about, that you're passionate about, that you're inspired by, that's creative, something new, a new job, a new project. It can even be a new romance. So, even though this might be unpleasant, be glad, because it's going to be the straw that broke the camel's back and cause you to do something that you actually are fulfilled about and happy about, and get you to where you need to be, rather than, this kind of gunk that you're hanging out in middle of June. Okay, so definitely leave comments if this resonates. I'd love to see the other side of the stories. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Rates, info, or below. Just send me an email. Check out my playlist for my 2018 and 2019 Sun Moon predictions, my compatibility readings. Check me out on Insta and Facebook, where I upload my weeklies. And if you need a quick answer to a quick question, It is $4.98 on the Instant Go app, so check that out. Otherwise, adios from Veronica Garnet. Best of luck to Aries. I will see you in July for your love readings. Bye.